Hi there, and welcome to Jay's Toy UK Live. I am live giving live reactions to the Hasbro Marvel Legends live stream. So they have literally just started, and I finished work about 20 seconds ago. So you're going to get my live reactions, alternate commentary of what's going on. I probably can't share the screen in case Hasbro give me old copyright and take me down, but I will talk you through what I'm seeing. So if you're watching on dual screens, hello, you can probably see Dwight, Dan, and Ryan now in a selection of festive jumpers. Well, two out of the three are in the older festive jumper. Looks like Dwight has become the Christmas Grinch there because Dwight is not wearing a festive jumper. And of course, I haven't quite made my festive jumper yet either because I've literally just finished work. So, do make yourself known in the chat and say hello. I see I've got quite a few of you in already. I think they're doing their draft today, they said. So I will be giving my alternate draft because I've come up with my picks. Hopefully, I've guessed the categories right, or I could be literally doing this live on the fly and having to change all the categories there. So we're having a bit of a recap here, are we? By the looks of it. So we've got Iron Man on the screen. It's just be quite difficult to actually talk to myself here and hear what's going on. But, looks like we've got a repaint of Iron Man to start with, an MCU Iron Man I can see here. Do let me know in the chat what actually you can see in the live stream. So we've got a new box by the looks of it. A new box there, Marvel Studios box, and it's a bit blue. Let me turn the volume up in my ear so I can actually hear what they're saying. I just the cheeky monkey is not with me this evening. She's still at work. So I finish at 4 and she doesn't finish till 5. So I'm literally thought I'd try this as an experiment and try live by myself. Once I finish talking, of course, I'll give a full recap of what I've seen. So we've got yeah, I think might be the best way of doing this. Right, let's have a look. Who is here? We've got the Mark. What is that? 40 something? By the looks of it. Oh, we've got a Spider-Man. We've got a Spider-Man. Breaking news. We have a Tom Holland Infinity War Iron Spider without the Waldos, but with the webbing. So you've got some webbing there. So it looks like we are getting a new wave of potentially MCU. I say new. I suppose this is the Infinity Saga line, isn't it? Updated um, for the 2024 packaging by the looks of it. For the, I think Dan is saying here that yeah, literally these aren't for us veteran collectors. These are for the newbies out there. I suppose they got to do a bit, haven't they? They've got to get their molds reused and get the main characters out there. So as we have a little chat about this, let's say hello. Who is here? Taxac is here. Hello to Mark is here. Pow! Dan is here himself. Thank you, Dan. He has been shopping this afternoon. Has found a little bit of a bargain. So I'll sort that out with him later. We've got they'll get two screens. Fantastic. Dan is working the two screens. I am also rocking the two screens. Ryan Ting is currently on my television above me. I'm looking at myself down here. Yeah. Right. Mike X is here. Hello to Mike. We went to some comic book inspired stuff here. Scotty C is here. Hello. Display Once is here. Hello to Rich. Oh, it's the A-list re-release of the MCU. He's booing. Boo! Hasbro already going on here in the stream. Uh, that'd be great if it had the iron. Yeah, they haven't given it the wall though, have they? So, oh, hello, wings. We've got wings. Oh, we've got wings. We've got a falcon cat with wings. There's no paint on them. No, there's no paint on those wings. Okay, that's a new. Is that a new body? That looks a new buffer body, doesn't it? Of course. White is talking, but I really can't hear as I try to talk over him. I will literally give you an alternate commentary and I'll just make up what I see. So here is Sam as Cap with some wings. Okay. Do I need this one? Maybe. I might need this one. Yeah, give me your thoughts and opinions in the chat. I'll pop them up as I see them. There's a lot going on here. I will try my best to get through. That's a new Shield logo, I believe, on the shield there. A new design, not the design we saw of the star on the original version. So what's fancy on this one? It's nice release, not easy to get now. Yeah, that was in a ooh, it was a 3-pack or something, wasn't it? I think the version I've got originally. Right, okay. Target for you US collectors, some point next year. So Target exclusive. So probably gonna be easier to get in the UK. Okay, we've got another cap coming up, the looks of it. Okay, we've got a different shield there for cap. Let's have a look then. Yeah. Right, okay. This is the Hail Hydra version of Captain America. Of course, that went so that went down well in the comics, didn't it? I believe. Yeah. Great treasure of Hail Hydra. Okay. An angry head. Looks like the angry head that we've had on the what was it, the Ultimate Pack. Yeah. Looks like one of them. Oh, look at that. Voice just said Ultimate Calf is what he's built on. Look at this. Absolute expert, you'd think here. With the, yeah, and that Hydra cap. Okay. Pointy shield. Pointy shield with Hydra cap. So, oh, do I need this one? I think we don't need this one. Should be okay. No, it's, but okay. They've gone straight in. I've just realised here they've not even said nothing about the X-Men stuff yet that we saw yesterday. So I assume we'll get to that later. I thought we just started off a nice slow recap of that to build me in, but no, we've gone straight into new stuff. So Walmart exclusive. Were those some of the ones Hasbro UK did not bring over last year? Was that Walmart exclusives we didn't get? So hopefully they will bring those over this year. Okay. I've heard the word X-Men from Ryan Ting. I've heard X-Men. Now, here we go. Right, okay. Wave one of X-Men. So if you want these figures are in the UK, head over to Kapow Toys and use discount code. The discount code I can't remember. There's a December 25, I think it is. You'll get 25% off the first wave of the X-Men figures. Apart from ones that are sold out. I did get Magneto from Kapow recently. But, Gambit's now sold out, I think, as well. Rogue is currently in my basket, so potentially I could be checking her out. There's a Mike probably not impressed here with retailer exclusives. Of course, in the US, they're going to be a bit of a ball ache to pick up. In the UK, they'll probably be easier. So of course, maybe we'll have to help Mike Hex out for once. He's great with his international shipping over to us. We could ship it over to you, but it makes the figure pretty much double the price, though. So they're going to be now recapping by the sound of it what we saw yesterday on Marvel.com, which was X-Men 97 Wave 2. We can relax into it now because we've seen these images. Okay, so there is Nightcrawler at the moment. He's a fan of that cap. I don't know where to put him on the display. Well, pretty a modern Avengers display potentially for that cap. So it's been a while. I think the same 29 for 4 years since we've had a Nightcrawler. I did pick up two eventually. I think it UK release at some point. Somebody got a restocking of the thing. So I did manage to pick up two. So potentially don't need a third. I do like the shading on the head there though. It does look good. Oh, and it's a new body, isn't it? Yeah. There's that looks like one of the old pinless specials, we could call that one. So I think I think that'll be a popular figure because I think he is hard to find now. There's the Executioner then coming up next. Again, not a character I was massively familiar with. From my quick understanding, a 90s mutant hunter. Do correct me if I'm wrong on that. And of course, tune into Dan and Rich tonight because I'm sure they'll give you Rich will give you a full SP on who this fellow actually is and all those details that I won't be giving you. He comes with some sort of purple. I could make some sort of jokes here that they'll probably demonetize the stream, but comes with a purple thing for his arm. Let's call it that. We've got a spear, maybe a Beskar spear, with a Star Wars cross over here, and a big pointy gun. So he does look quite animated in style, so whether this will exactly fit into a comic book display, not 100% that face sculpt does look very animated. So for those, because this is the first time we've got this figure, isn't it? So for those that would want to put it in a comic display, I'm not quite sure if it fit aesthetically, but we will see. Mike X is putting him in the bath. He looks like he needs a wash. Unclean is the executioner. Needs a nice scrub up. Yeah, I suppose they haven't given it a paint wash, like, isn't it? Because it is the animated style, so if you give it a wash, then you're not gonna get that animated effect on him, really. I do like, who's got the best jumper game here? You're gonna vote for, Dan or Ryan? Uh, Ryan's is more simpler. Dan's is a bit more fancy. So here is Magneto then currently being shown in his new outfit. I say new outfit, it's basically the outfit, isn't it? This has just been shown in Lego form as well because the X-Jet and Magneto, Cyclops and Rogue have literally just been shown in Lego this week, I did see. And the Lego figure is much brighter pink, whereas this is more of a purple. So I'd like to see who's actually got the more accurate colour here. I do like the colour scheme actually on the box art here. The box art does look good. It looks more black pink highlights. So maybe this one would have benefited from what we call the dreaded cell shading. I think this might have actually looked a bit better if it was cell shaded. But I do like the head sculpt. Nice selection of head sculpts. They are whizzing through today, aren't they? They're going to. I wonder if the bulk of this stream is going to be their sort of draft picks rather than actually figures. So here's the infamous Jelly Legs Jean. She's been updated, but it looks like she's still not standing up too good there in the actual plinth that they've hot glued her to by the looks of it. Which is scream at me, Jean. And there's also talking about glue tack to the stand already. But a bit wonky on the left foot though there. But she is pinless, so of course those knees will be stronger, won't they, than the infamous Jelly Leg Jean. This one. This one's tempting me a bit because the other version isn't very good, is it? I got sucked into the X-Men X-Men 92 VHS line just because I love the animated show so much. But I didn't really need one of those figures, and now they're kind of redoing them, but better. So I don't really want to have to buy them again within such a short time period. But this Jean just looks so much better, doesn't she? With the hair, the ponytail, the alternate hairpiece. Well, Jean's gone, but she's off. Not very long for our Jean. They are absolutely flying through this. There's old Scott then. Here's Cyclops. So he's got the alternate blasting effect that we've had before, but of course we haven't seen it on the animated sort of Jim Lee version there. So an upgrade to Cyclops. This one I'll probably be all right on because I've got the other one with the cell shading on. So of course, cell shading hasn't been a massive popular thing, I would say. Behind me, of course, the Mondos, the cell shading on those utterly fantastic. So I do like cell shading when it is done correctly. But because Mondo have announced that they're pretty much going to do all of the X-Men, do I really need them in Marvel Legends? So I need to calm down, not get caught up in the hype, and then not overbuy. I've been much better this year with the Legends. We're waiting for the sales strategy, which I'm sure we'll get into later with the top five picks. It does look a nice upgrade to Cyclops. I can see this one being a very popular one, probably a sellout on our side. There's me a Spider-Man mug, close up with the Spidey mug there as well. Bit of the old H2O coming in. Oh, here she comes then. Here she comes. They've left it to last. They've teased us with the foreplay. There she is, the Goblin Queen herself. Here is Madeline Cryan, clone of old Jean. She's, I think Dwight is talking about the end of the Vengeance now. He's dared to mention the topic. Here she is in the animated style then. So a different outfit, but we've got blue on this one. It's a different outfit, different style compared to the version we would have got with the Houseland, because that was based on the 80s comic, of course. But so, I'll be picking this one up. Definitely. Could do another myself. I think she'll work. And she doesn't look too animated, so I think she will work in the comic display. And she'll probably go with all those modern figures from the Dark Web storyline, won't she? Which I still haven't got around to reading, but hopefully she'll go with the new Ben Riley and Hallows Eve, etc., etc. Before she does come with baby Cable, I believe. Yeah, comes there. There you go. There's a spoiler for a 30-year-old book. They are not pre-order. I think Ryan is saying so none of that. Steve at 1 p.m. None of the 6 p.m. pre-orders then for these. These are next year, so these are a pure well, actually, everything so far has been a pure team, isn't it? Because the caps were, coming out next year as store exclusives, and this is next year. So are we actually gonna get a pre-order this evening, do we think? And of course, Ryan Ting has been teasing, absolutely teasing Wolverine. You can see him in the background there. So we're assuming the rumored Wolverine stuff from next year is going to be shown. But again, there's a like summer program, then you wouldn't expect that to go for pre-order today. So we'll find out together, ladies and gentlemen. So, as I say, do let me know your opinions and what's happening in the chat. Do of course tickle that like button if you would, as YouTube loves a bit of that. Might share the video with a few more. We'll see if these literally directly after work live streams actually work. My desk is literally to my side. I turn that off, turn this on, and off I went. So Dan Yoon is there. He's teasing a third wave. He's teasing a third wave potentially. So they haven't done Sunspot, have they? Of course, Jubilee. No sign of Jubilee. Rich is there's Rich in the chat. He's probably there. Yeah. Not happy to not see old Jubes, but White is now admitting to not watching the cartoon. So he's not all the Christmas shirts are Dwight, and he's not watched the cartoon. He's having a shocker. Of course, those 90s, as I was actually saying to big plug for myself, as I was actually saying to Ryan Ting in person at MCM, there is a full interview available on the channel. My gateway into it was the animated series of Spider-Man and X-Men in the 1990s. So I'm happy to see those. Oh, hello, Daniel. Daniel Flex there. He's suddenly pulled a Wolverine tour out of nowhere. Now I think next live stream we need to challenge our friend Dan Who to he had the Wolverine mask on, but he didn't have the claw. So Dan, if you're listening, I expect you to pick up that claw. It's also available on Lego model if you need to, and full cosplay. So Ryan has just teased 50th anniversary of Logan next year. So we will see what they've got to show. So the rumours are true then, by the sound of it. We are getting Wolverine product next year. Just like Mike's after the execution of the Goblin Queen. Yeah, definitely for the Goblin Queen. Definitely. I like the Magneto, but I'm not sure on the colour scheme yet, so we'll have to wait and see a bit. And again, and he was saying there, yeah, based on the last wave, yeah, a lot of those are currently in the sale in the UK, so sales strategies work. So I might be pre-order. I might pre-order. Oh, here we go. Right, we're going to Italy. Get your camera phones out, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Lilandra. Oh, she's going to be paired with a Brood Wolverine, is she? Who was somebody's called this? Was it Rush? I think it might have been Rush that's wanted to see this. Okay. Okay, I'm good for that. I do like that. That's actually I do like that. That's Brown Suit Wolverine. Well, I need to agree. I have no Brood in my collection at all. I don't have the Diamond Select version, and I don't have the Hasbro Build-A-Figure version. So that is a nice pairing. That is a nice pairing. I'm assuming this is coming with Landry in a 2-pack. Do let me know in the chat if I've missed that. Ryan's got a birthday card. Oh no, he's got a reference sheet. X-Men 234. If I can have a look at that. Okay, I'll share that in a bit. On the cover. Ooh, I do want a Lilandra. Yeah, they teased us with that head, didn't they? That we've had with Mystique for a long time. So, of course, she's a big, big player in the 90s animated series, is old Lilandra. So it's nice to actually get her in a full bodied form. She's got, is that translucent? Looks translucent, that scepter. I don't know if it looks translucent. Actually. She's got an alternate head. It doesn't look like it. We're not getting the hair sculpt version. She's got a pointy stick. So I'll take the pointy stick. We needed that. Would have liked to see turn it head to. Oh, okay. So we've got some new packaging shots here. So we've got the plastic packaging is back for 2 packs in the box. That looks quite nice in the packaging. That's a much better design, isn't it? Than we've had. I do like that. Oh, and on the back you've got the recreation of the actual Uncanny X-Men 234 cover there, and the comic down in the corner as well. Okay, this is a pickup. Is it pre-order? Is it gonna pre-order today? And will I pre-order today if it does? I think, hmm, okay. Will this be a popular one? Let me know in the chat. Do you think this is an instant pre-order? Would you think this is a wait for sale job? This is definitely coming to the collection, so I think we might do what we call the Pulse backup pre-order. So if this does go up for pre-order, get one. I might get it on Pulse, so I can easily cancel if it doesn't sell out. I definitely want the number. I'm actually quite enjoying that version of X-Men. But where's Craig in the chat? He's not even here. Wolverine is being shown. He hasn't even turned up. Go watch this on the replay, Craig. Shame on you. Fan channel. Okay, pre-order. Put the date backwards because it's America. Put the date in the wrong order. 12/15. 15 is another month. This confuses the hell out of me. So they meet for the 12th. So that's tomorrow. Okay. So we've got a pre-order tomorrow then. For, we will be having something this week. It'll be a Friday pre-order. Okay. Daniel's just very excited. I haven't seen why though. Oh, Sabretooth. Oh, it's Jim Lee Sabretooth. Okay. Okay. Right. Now I can see the excitement levels just build up here. Okay, that does look good, doesn't it? Okay. If you can see behind me, I'll put the camera. There's Sabretooth. There is that very Sabretooth at the top there from Mondo, which is a fantastic figure. But I think I'll probably need that in Marvel Legends as well. Okay, so we've got a hairy chest Wolverine. His chest looks very similar to a Metal Junk now. The chest on them. Okay, so we've got some playing cards. Okay. Are those cards sculpted in? Are they sculpted in? Can we use those for Gambit, or are they sculpted in? I guess they're probably sculpted in. Okay, so we've got Cable Hat Logan. So the Logan now, this Logan isn't doing nothing to me, but I say I've pretty much bought so many bloody Wolverines over the years. I've got the shirted sort of version of Wolverine here, but of course they put him with an A-list of A-list, didn't they? One of the most wanted Marvel, bulky old Sabretooth. But I've just spotted the knees. I've just spotted the knees. In the, I can't see the actual live chat in Hasbro. I'm sure it's going absolutely swimmingly over in that live chat. The they have got pin knees. They don't particularly bother me. What is this on? Because I'm completely only half this thing. Is this on the Omega Red body? Send me in the chat and let me know. Is this Omega Red and that's why we got pin knees? But this is massive. Great looking head sculpts as well, from what I can see on my initial thoughts here. Well, we got Scotty C with the wafted excitement. We got Friday, and we got Woo and Take My Money. Okay, so this one is popular as I thought it would be in the live chat with me here. Okay. Yeah, just saying that similar scale to the AOA Sabretooth, which is a much bulkier figure. That's a nice bulky figure, is the AOA Sabretooth. I can see it's been a popular one. And of course, you've got to buy the 2-pack there. You've got to get yourself another Wolverine, but a different colour shirt at least. I'd like it to be more of a plaid shirt, sort of lumberjack Wolverine. I would like more of a lumberjack shirt to go with this one, which again would have reminded me of the animated series a bit. But it's a good sort of comic version of Jim Lee in the early 90s. I like the Rich M's going to be happy because he's got the fairy collar, Rich. You've got your fairy collar. Don't lose this one. So don't lose this one. He's about to show the rear. I'm breaking news, Ryan, to show the rear. Yeah, okay. Okay. We've got Adam Kubert and Brad Anderson over here. Slight so I'm not recreating an exact of the looks of it. They've gone for their own sort of take. I do like the back of the boxes there. I think I cut out that comic artwork and that's something maybe stick on the back of the display. Yeah, that's nice. This for tomorrow as well, of course, 15:12, 12:15. You make your mind up which way you want to say that. 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so that's for 5 hours. That is 5 p.m. tomorrow UK time for this. Usually it's 6 p.m. I don't know why we've gone an hour early, but we have. We are literally going through all these Wolverines here. Okay. Okay, right. Okay, now what's this one gonna be then? So we've got the black suit injury costume, but we've already got this one on the, haven't we? Version of Pat. Oh, okay. So this is the Psylocke 2-pack that was rumoured. Okay, so what's what you're saying there? Do we really need this again? Yeah, the Wolverine. No, we don't need that one again. We could have a better Wolverine, I think, in this one. Annoyingly, that's one of my favourite outfits, the Wolverine, the sort of boy black one. Okay, we got an armoured up Psylocke. So she's gonna be a need. It's a shame that we can't get Psylocke and Sabretooth in the 2-pack, 'cause that would be something like hotcakes, but, gotta get your Wolverines in there. She does look tall, doesn't she? Is Wolverine really that short, or is Psylocke on a really big body mold there? So it's obviously a version of Psylocke we do not have, so she will be needed for the collection. This one is I'm gonna call this one now, I'm calling this one "Wait for the Sale Job," because I don't think that Wolverine there is gonna cut a lot. So I think this could be a nice discounted one if you wait on this. Also make me feel better, 'cause I don't really need that Wolverine yet. But these are Ryan's just saying that, of course, it is the pinless update, so that is the thing these days, isn't it, with the pinless upgrades? It's do you want to how bothered are you by pins? We're gonna get those, no pins emojis going, aren't we? How bothered are you by pins? I'm not overly bothered by pins, so I wouldn't necessarily need to, upgrade. Okay, so 256, 257, and Uncanny X-Men there in the back and their own interpretation of it then. Okay. Psylocke wielding the 10 rings. I've got a bit of an itchy eye. Live on YouTube. What a time to have an itchy eye. So we're gonna get four 2-packs, are we? Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. It's picking up. Next bad boy's getting pre-ordered because we know what's coming with this. We've got Patch. We have got white suit Patch, and then we've got Joe Fixit Hulk in his suit. Fantastic. Lovely job. Well done. I think this was the most obvious of all the 2-packs that would be coming. I do have this comic book cover, um, as a piece of art. I had it in the back of my Mezco collection for a long time because I do like the cover of the 2 of them standing together. So, oh, yes, we've got a pinless suit as well. Now I'm getting excited. Oh, they've aroused me here. Oh, look at this. There we go. Cover recreation as well. Yeah, couldn't be more happy with this one. Fantastic. This gets my Figure of the Day award so far. This is one I have been waiting for. I picked up the other version. Oh, that's a new head, isn't it? Is that a Toddy Mac head? There's and there we go. Yes, no, that is definitely a new head. Got the sort of forehead raises my impressions. That's definitely a new head. Oh, that looks fantastic. So, yeah, so fix it, recolor. Yeah, it would be Mike. We knew this. Well, we didn't know, but we assumed this one was coming. Let's have a look at the artwork then, Ryan. Show me the artwork. We're getting the blue. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we've got the exact piece of art I've got there. So that's pretty cool. But annoyingly, we probably can't cross Hulk's arms, can we? Are they going to have enough articulation to cross the arms? I doubt we are, but, no, there's no way I'm gonna get those arms crossed, is it? So, it's gonna wind me up a little bit that I won't be able to recreate exactly, but I'm very happy to see that two-pack. So there are your 4 Wolverine two-packs. If you're going all in on those, they're all up tomorrow, they're gonna be 50 quid a two-pack, I would guess. The Hulk one probably be more because he's probably gonna be at 60. So you're probably talking over £200 then tomorrow if you're going all in on all 4 of these on pre-order. Right. I'll definitely go in, I think, on the Hulk pre-order. Um, the other 3, you see, the other 3, Landry, yeah, okay, I'll go on Landry as well. So that's 2 full pre-orders for me. That's over £100 tomorrow. Cheeky Mum's gonna be well happy when she watches this on the replay. Definitely gonna pre-order the 2, but I can see that Sabretooth one is selling quite well because of the Sabretooth in it. Particularly, yeah, if I could just combine Psylocke and Sabretooth, have my ultimate two-pack there, but can't do that, so do I hold that? I might put, okay, the old Hasbro backup pre-order, I think, on the Sabretooth potentially tomorrow. Let me know in the chat what's your most exciting two-pack in the chat, people? That's all we've seen so far. I think for me, it's definitely the Joe Fixit one. Might go to the 3rd annual Marvel Teams draft. Okay, so let me know your favourites. I will get my draft. I've organised a draft. I hope they haven't changed the categories from last year because this morning before work, I quickly, and I thought I might do this evening. I went and made a spreadsheet of all the headings that I could be needing. So just hope that they're the headings they're going to actually use. We're going to have to change them on the fly. So let's do a screen share. Let's go to this one. This is the categories that I guessed then we would be having. Ooh, got the right screen on. I made one to fit this. Does it actually fit it? Does that fit it? You've changed the sizes on me, haven't you, you little thing? Ugh, that's not going to fit it. Right, okay. No fancy border today because it doesn't fit my actual my screen share picture there. Right, so I've gone for comic, bath, MCU, multi-pack, and wildcard, hoping said categories stay the same this year. We'll find out. They are telling me the categories, but I haven't fully listened. So we will change them if I need to here. We've got a bit of role play going on. Dwight's about to put a helmet on. We all want to see Dwight's helmet. Okay, Ryan is coming up with some complex game of who is going to go first. By the sound of it. Okay, right there as they're making their rules up, we will. I'll do a bit of plugging. I'll do a bit of plugging while they do that. Let me share a little different screen with you on that. So I won't share that one. I'm gonna do this one. Oh, and now it's well done, StreamYard. You've moved the banner around. Off you done. That's helpful. There we go. So StreamYard decided to move my menu. I couldn't see my screen share button. So while they do that, then let me press present. And we will share a different screen. We will share this one. So here we are. So you may see in the chat today, you may see our friend Scotty C. He is in the chat there. And this is his new website that he's launching. So Blue Owl Collectibles. So coming soon is Blue Owl Collectibles for your action figure needs over here in the UK. So if you do go over to his website, which is blueowlcollectibles.com, and you scroll down to the bottom there, you will see a box where you can type in your email address so you can sign up for a notification of when the site will actually be going live. And to celebrate the launch of his new site, he is doing a giveaway. So if you head over to his Instagram page, you will see on there is a giveaway starting of potentially a Mayfet plush Batman. So you're in the UK here and you want a chance to win potentially a Mayflex Hush That Man, and head over to Blue Owl Collectibles over on Instagram, and you can tell you the competition rules there. I think just got to subscribe to my mailing list I mentioned, and then follow on Facebook and Instagram, and you can be entered with a chance to win, of course, a Mayflex Hush Batman. And as an owner of that figure, it's pretty cool. So I'll give you some more details to say when they come out. If you do head over there, you will be able to sign up, as I say, for the mailing list on the website, and you will go from there. So good luck to Scotty as he starts his new business venture there, and hopefully we can support him in the time to come. So head over to bluehourcollectibles.com and you can check those out. Right. So that's what Scotty's saying. He's there in the chat, so you can live chat to him now. If any questions for him, he's in the chat, and you can have a little chat with him. So we're doing our little calories here. So let me share my calorie screen again. I will do my alternate top five. So I can pick different figures if I remember the rules of these. Okay, so yeah, your comic builder figure MC1 Battle Wildcard. Right, I finally be able to see the screen now. I've got the right categories. And do I start with comic? You start with a big hitter. You start with a very popular figure then this year, which is the Black Widow. So I'm going to set some rules for my Marvel Legends top five picks to entertain you all with the alternate version of the Hasbro end of year Marvel Legends draft. My rule is I have to have bought it this year. I have to have opened it. I have to have bought it. I've opened it. Now, that will limit me because this year with Legends, I just trying to cut down a bit this year. Wait for the sales strategy has been working well. So I haven't picked up all the Legends I would usually pick. So Dwight has gone for a very good two pack. Two pack, it's a five pack, you idiot. A five pack, the Strife five pack. So I was thinking about picking it up, but I didn't pick it. I will go. I'll start with comic. I'll start with comic. We'll go left to right, and I will start with comic for my alternate pick. So it has to be a regular comic figure. So I've gone from my favourite comic figure from a regular wave that I've actually picked up. And I know that Black Widow figure is very good, but I have not picked her up yet because my wait for the sale strategy is not working on her because she hasn't actually gone into sale yet. So I haven't picked up Black Widow. So I've had to go on for a figure I've actually picked up. So let me go over here. Now this is probably going to be a controversial one for my list to start us off because maybe not the most popular Marvel Legend, but the one I've enjoyed the most this year is very, very random. Maybe from the start of the year, it is my comic figure of the year that I've picked up so far at the moment for this draft is Baron von Strucker from the Shadow Wave. So a complete pinless figure, a character I have not had since the Toy Biz days of the Toy Biz 2 packs. So that is why I have picked him because I've waited so long for him. So Dan Young's gone in there with Cosmo back. Oh, I can't, no, not a good one there, Dan. I wouldn't have chosen that one. It's not the greatest builder figure for me. It's Cosmo. Don't think the scale's particularly right on it, but I've gone for Baron von Strucker. So anybody in the chat, of course, do start dropping some of your picks if you can. So just drop in what you would put in any of these categories to go for the draft section. Now, my friend Ryan Singh here is taking this very seriously. The man has prepared a list. He's got Blob. Oh, I forgot about Blob. Oh, I forgot about Blob. I forgot about Blob. That's a very good choice. I thought he came out last year. I thought he was last year, but he wasn't. He was this year. Mm, I like that. I like that pick. Oh, Von Strucker, you might be getting the you might be getting off, son. You know, it's oh, Blob. That's a good choice. It's a very good choice. It's a fantastic figure. My wait for the sales strategy worked perfectly on him. I got just over half the race, which wasn't bad at all. Okay, that's a solid pick. That is a solid pick there. Ryan has confused himself here. You've got live confusion from Ryan Ting, who has not made his mind up yet. Always going for Deadpool and Hydra Bob, and another one I haven't picked up, so they couldn't be on my list. Okay. I think Bob might have to make my list. I think, Baron von Strucker might have to have a live. He might get booted live. Yeah. Yeah. I might have to give him the boot. Means I need to prepare a new image though, 'cause I haven't got an image prepared of him. He's influenced me here, easily influenced here at Chase Toy Collection UK. You know, my a lot of figures. I just quickly went in there earlier and started looking at all the figures that I had in there, and because Blob's at the top shelf at the back, I didn't actually notice. I've forgotten there. Right, okay. Von Strucker, son, you're off the list. Von Strucker is about to get the boot, I think, and Blob is going to replace him as the. When I say comic, I was just thinking they wanted figures from a regular wave, so I wasn't thinking of a single SKU releases. So I prepared an image then. So Blob is in. Von Strucker, I'm afraid we're going to have to press the delete key. If I had the soundboard, he's gone. Right, okay. Comic, Blob, I agree. Blob is definitely the best Marvel Legend of this year. As you can tell, I'm very well prepared. And, I haven't even started my top 10 videos this year. I've got to get on those at some point. We're already in December. There was I'm a Mark 1. Daniel is talking about a figure I have recently bought it, but haven't actually opened it yet. So yeah, it can't make my list because I haven't actually opened the thing. Right, okay. So while they do that, I will ponder my second pick. I'm gonna go build a figure. I'm gonna go build a figure. Right, okay. Where's my other spreadsheet? I've got so many spreadsheets open here. This one. Build a figure. This one. Oh, 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 Dwight. You've just gone back over my book because I have also chosen Puff Adder as my builder figure of the year. So Dwight has just picked up here in the Joy. I keep calling myself Joy in the Chase Toy Collection ranking. Puff Adder is also my favourite builder figure of the year. A character we needed for the Serpent Society. So I'm liking building that team out over the years. And there's also another reason why Puff Adder is my builder figure of the year. Anyone in chat, my Puff Adder is my builder figure of the year. Any guesses? We let There's a few bits. Yeah, technical things, of course, happening here on the stream. Phone. Try that button. Oh, White is debating a wild card debate and our friend White. Isn't it? Dwight's nearly completed. He's got the Moon Dragon pack up there as well. That pack I do have again. I haven't actually opened it, so that can't make my list yet. So he's teasing us here. What should I have for a wild card? I got to think that. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go MCU for my next pick. I think. Okay, I'm gonna go MCU. Right. Okay. So here we are. So get to the right screen. We're always talking about the VHS 2 pack. Always put down the multi pack. I'm going to go MCU. Where Dan talks about that pack. I am going MCU. It is Andrew Garfield's Spider Man that has made my MCU list then. So just picked him up this week. A bit of a recency bias potentially. But I haven't picked up a lot of MCU this year because I'm trying not to collect them. Now, if the Green Goblin had made it to me in time, or Doc Ock had been released over here, then they would have probably taken it for me, but they haven't. So I've got to go with a figure I actually own, and that is quite a good likeness, I think, of Andrew Garfield. So I have gone for Andrew Garfield Spider-Man because I do like that head sculpt. I think it's better than the Toby head sculpt, and I think it's better than Tom head sculpt. I picked up the 3 Spider-Men this year. So my MCU pick would be Andrew Garfield. Now, nobody's guessed in the chat then. So the reason Puff Adder, ladies and gentlemen, is my builder figure of the year. It's by default because it's the only builder figure I've actually built this year. So I have no option. It had to be old Puffy himself here. because I haven't built the other ones. Now, I haven't got the Chode yet. Still waiting on a Chode. Still trying to get a whole deal on the whole wave for the Chode wave. I haven't picked him up yet. And as I don't pick up the MCU builder figures anymore. So for me, the -1 may have made it. I've only got 2 pieces of the -1. So if I had the -1, he would have probably he'd have probably made my list. But at the moment, it's old Puffy. So Puffadder is my builder figure of the year. After a little bit of influence from writing on the screen, Blob is my comic book figure of the year. MCU is Andrew. I'll go multi-pack next then. So it's a good list here. I think writing's got a solid list there. Right, my 2-pack of the year, my multi-pack, I have gone for a 2-pack. So there you go, spoiler for me in list. I have gone for a 2-pack, and it is the Thor and Destroyer 2-pack then. So I really like this one. I got it about a month ago or so. It's really, really good. That Destroyer is a fantastic looking figure. The articulation on it for a big figure is really good. It's nice and shiny, and it's very, very spiky. It's much improved on the Diamond Select one. Oh, a spot there from Dwight then. That's a very interesting figure. I do, uh, I do have that one actually. I forgot about that. So we're counting those as MCU, which I wasn't because they're Sonyverse. They're cheating on their own list here. But yeah, Spot is a good figure. It's a very good film as well. But for me, my multi-pack of the year would be the Thor and Destroyer 2-pack. Again, a bit of a repaint on Thor, but the Eric Marston version that we don't have. So that is something to have as well. So Ryan has made he's cooked up the order here. So they're going he's, he's got it all really. I've got a spreadsheet, Ryan. So it's a Ryan's got a paper list. So it's okay. They're getting their final picks in. So the wild card for me now, I've got 3 options on my screen you can't see here. What I could choose for the wild card, I think I'm not gonna choose. I'm gonna choose that. There's a few options. So I've considered for the wild card spot, I've considered the Doc Ock 2-pack, the Doc Ock and Aunt May 2-pack. 'Cause to see that animated version of Doc Ock is just fantastic. But my arms over time, my tentacles did become a bit floppy. So floppy tentacles has gone down the list a bit. But he's got the Andrew there. That's a good choice. Dan. Andrew's a wild card. I also considered Ronin. I know it's in a repaint, but Ronin, the comic book version, Ronin the Accuser. I really enjoyed that figure. But my wild card choice is VHS 2-pack. It is. It's the Green Goblin and Mary Jane 2-pack, which is what I've gone for. So I really like the colours on Green Goblin. He's a really bright figure, and I really like his head sculpt. I think it really does look fantastic, like the animated series. And then you've got Mary Jane. Waited many a year for a yellow jumper version of Mary Jane in her purple trousers and her yellow jumper, with pants and sweater, I should say to American friends. So and her face sculpt's fantastic. That Mary Jane is great. So that is my wild card pick. So those are my top 5 picks based on these categories. So Ryan Ting influenced me for Blob in the comic. My buff of the year by default was the MCU figure of the year is Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man. My multi-pack is the Thor and Destroyer. And my wild card pick is the Green Goblin, Mary Jane. So do let me know if you're on the replay. Leave your sort of top 5 in the comments if you could, because YouTube loves it. You need a nice comment after we've gone off the air. So let me know in the live chat if you're there, any of your picks, or if you're watching on the replay, let me know in the actual comment section what your top 5 picks based on these rules of MCU, multi-packs, and wildcard. We actually be, for the current year, we are in 2023. Oh, what? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Angel, Trevor, where's 1/6 shooter? Somebody go and find 1/6 shooter and get him over. Look at the size of the wings on this thing. It's come to full screen again. My goodness. Warren Worthington the third with massive wings. Right, okay, this is a day 1 pre-order. I'm telling you straight away. Look at this. waited for an Angel since the Toy Biz days for a classic version. I didn't think we'd get wings of this size. He's pinless as well from the looks of it. They've gone for the red outfit. Now I do have very annoying memories of the Toy Biz version, because my version fell off the shelf and scratched my Batman the Animated Series Batmobile. So I always been very annoyed by Angel. This one does look great. Okay, you can get the so the wings are articulated and foldable. There we go. My goodness me, look at this. There you go, sorry in the chat. Take my money now. I completely agree on this one. Oh, they've saved a big one to the end here. I hope he goes up for pre-order soon. There's a oh my goodness, okay. Brian's flogging the fight stand. I'm not putting on one of those fight stands because it'll just fall over. I can't get on with them fight stands. They seem to break at the top. I think he would go lovely on a Mezco 112 flight stand. You get some really good height on those as well. I think of where this fellow will be going. Okay, this could be a nice oh, this could actually, in my collection, I've got a nice pole. I've got an action figure pole because it's in the wardrobe for Marvel Legends. So he will be dangling on the pole. Okay, this is exciting. Of course, this is an easy repaint in blue as well. So if you want to get that version as well, I'm sure they'll do a blue version. What is this? Have I not heard? Is this part of a wave? Is this a fan channel? Is this a random figure, or is this just a tease for an X-Men wave next year? Surely this is not going to be the wave because it's got the big wings. I'm assuming this will be a deluxe of some description. And you're talking about villages. Okay, thank you to the fans and the team there as part of the village. I'll take my thank you. Thank you, Dan. There is a right. Where's your Christmas jumper, son? Okay, so we're not. That's just a tease, is it? That's just a. They're teasing up the tease of Angel. That's not a pre-order. Why is that not a pre-order? Could we not be Ryan's talking about the Giant Man campaign, of course, that did get funded this year, so I've got one of them coming, hopefully at some point next year. Did look really good in person at MCM. Ryan did take it out of the cabinet for us to take a look at, which was really nice to see. So looking forward to Giant Man next year. Daniel is pointing at the cameraman. Dwight is saluting, so I think they might be wrapping up. Are they gonna give us a future tease or anything? Talking about the conventions of the year. That's been a Merry Christmas to everybody here for the Marvel Legends team. Oh, we've got a gift. We've got a Christmas gift there. What we're going to get? A tease. The flame effectively. What's going on here? Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got some form of energy, fire, flame effect. Okay, is it human torch? Should be the first thought we could do is some Fantastic Four. If the base of Johnny's put in would be my first thought, or is this going to be a Phoenix? I'm actually going to. Oh, it's an X many year potential. That could be a Phoenix base. Okay, get your speculation in. What is that flame effect? I'm sure somebody by the end of the day might have got it somewhere on some of these streams this evening. But there is a flame effect tease going on. Uh, yeah, I'm going to go with a base for Johnny or Phoenix. So we potentially go for with that one. Okay, that is the stream, ladies and gentlemen. They have just wrapped us up there from the Hasbro team. Okay, so I'll take those off now then, because I don't need to listen to that anymore. So that's fine. So that is the stream. So what do we think? Get your thoughts in the chat as we have a bit of a wrap up then. So we had quite a lot revealed there, didn't we? So we had the whole wave from yesterday. Then we had 4 Wolverine 2-packs, 2 versions of Captain America, and then the big tease there at the end of Angel. So that does look absolutely great, that Angel. So let me just go and have a check here on my phone, see what's going on in the world, and let me know your thoughts in the chat. First of all, I've got was Ghost Rider. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Would like a Danny Ketch next year. Could that be some form of tease for an accessory for that? I don't know. Okay. Right, let's have a look. So I will just wrap up then over here with what we went through. So actually, people are coming in. Viewing numbers are increasing, so we'll have to do a full wrap up then. Everybody is dropping in now then, so do say hello if you're new in the chat. If you have just finished watching the Hasbro stream, I've been live for 57 minutes then so far. Literally finished work 57 minutes and 10 seconds ago. Jumped on the live stream and have been here ever since. So that is the first pretty much hour then of what the Marvel Legends stream has been revealed. So we'll see if we can get the images online and we'll go over them in a second. But a few new people are in, so we will just go over my top 5 then of the draft. If I can, there we go. Well, we've got somebody here. Hello to Robert, a new name. Hey, dude, they haven't said with an Archangel. No, there was no announcement as far as I could hear. But I was only listening in one ear and trying to talk to say, if anybody does know in the chat, I do not think there was an announcement on the pre-order for Angel. I think that was just a tease of what we'll be getting some point next year. So let me just share my screen here over there. So that was for those that have missed it, that is my top 5 draft that I came up with live during the show. So comic book, I went for Blob. So anybody new in the chat, let me know some of your thoughts on these picks. So I went for Blob as my comic pick. It was Baron von Strucker to start. Then Ryan Ting influenced me live during the stream, and I changed my mind because I'd forgotten about Blob. And Blob was in. Blob has made my top 5 picks under these specific category rules. And as you see, the spreadsheet, much more fancy now spreadsheets here at Jay's Toy Collection UK. We've got spreadsheets for backgrounds. It's all going on. So my Bath of the Year, Puff Adder. The Puff Adder had to make it, and as I've said, I had no option because he's the only builder figure I've actually completed in the year of 2023. So he has by default made my Bath of the Year, but I do actually like him. I do think he's a fun figure and does add well to the Serpent Society. My MCU figure of the year is Andrew Garfield, Amazing Spider-Man. Andrew could be my favorite Spider-Man if I was honest with you. Cannot wait for the Hot Toys version. But for now, do like the head sculpt on the Marvel Legends version. So he made the list there as my MCU figure for the top 5 category. The multi-pack category, I went for the Thor and Destroyer 2-pack because I love that Destroyer. An excellent figure, very spiky, very large, and moves really well for a figure of that size. And my wild card pick, I went for the Green Goblin and Mary Jane. So I do like MJ, as I say, in that sweater from the 90s, and that's a great Goblin head sculpt. And if my Doc Ock hadn't gone floppy, it might have been Doc Ock and Aunt May that made that slot. Dan is in the chat to say no pre-order, and he comes with more that they didn't show. Okay, right, okay. So extra accessories with Angel to come then, but no pre-order for now. So the 4 packs, I believe pre-orders tomorrow, if I got my dates right, the way they say they do the British and American dates is backwards, so it does confuse me at times. But it looks like pre-orders tomorrow, 5 p.m. UK time. So literally in 24 hours and 1 minute, those will be up for pre-order. And then we didn't get a date on the X-Men 97 stuff, did we? So didn't get a date on those either, I don't think. And we didn't get a date on the exclusives, the caps either. So a couple of exclusive caps. So quite a lot announced for an end of year stream. And I say at least £200 day for those that are pre-ordering all those 2 packs tomorrow. So let me go over some of the reveals. We'll stop sharing that, and we will instead share an actual screen. We'll see if anybody's putting the images up. We can actually go through and we'll recap some of this then. So we will share screen, and we will go to marvel.com. We'll go to the marvel.com section there, and you will see what the article from yesterday then. So there's the article from yesterday, which was showing the X-Men 97 stuff. So there is a quick short on the channel. So if you want to see all these recapped in 1 minute, go back to yesterday's short on the channel, and you will be able to see that as well. So as I look through these, then we'll have to scroll through in a second. I'll see if anybody's got any coverage up of what we were doing there. So who do we start with? Let's start with Marvelous News. If there's JC got the coverage up yet of what we just saw, then we'll try Toy Arc. But of course, doing this literally live, we may not have had all the all the images actually out yet, but at least we've got the stuff from yesterday. So let me just have a little chat here. So chat amongst yourselves in the chat while I try to find this. There we go. Right. So to JC, has he got any coverage up yet? Yes, he has some images up. Fantastic. So we'll go through those in a second, but we will start then here with the stuff from yesterday. So we'll get some closer images as we scroll down the screen again, so we get a better version of that. So I wonder if my had a little button works. No, that's fine. We'll try that later. More. So here is the main images then we saw from yesterday. So this wave again, we do not know when the pre-order is. At some point next year. But Magneto in the newer costume. Then we've got Jean Grey with none of the dodgy jelly legs. She might actually stand up. We've got Cyclops looking very good. We've got a new version of Nightcrawler, again on the updated body, and I say hard to find one. We've got the Executioner, so a new character to Marvel Legends there. And we've got the Goblin Queen herself, Madeline Pryor, who I think will be a very, very popular figure. So she will definitely be a pre-order for me. So let me take a closer look at some of these images there. Anybody know what on earth is supposed to be on the Executioner's hand there? Because that was cracking me up looking at that thing. This purple sort of, I really don't know how to describe that without being very filthy. But he's got the big purple thing on his hand. Yeah, so I don't know if I need him or not. I don't know. See, live toy debating now as I try and sort of decide whether I'm going to pre-order these or not. Because with me going into the Mondo line of the X-Men animated, do I need to then go and buy the Marvel Legends as well? I don't know, but then with the Spider-Man stuff, I'll be doing both. With the Batman animated stuff, I've done the DC collectibles line and the Mondo line as well. So potentially, that's a good idea. So I see, yeah, cocktail shaker. Okay, so we'll call that the Executioner with cocktail shaker. So he will be available at some point. So it's nice to see. So he's obviously going to be a character within the animated series then. So I'm assuming he's going to be one of the villains of the show. Now, of course, the original 1992 version left off, and Magneto was left in charge of the X-Men. So, yeah, I just display buttons just reading something in the chat, and it's just completely distracted me. Let's have a look at this. If your penis looks like that, you have more problems than a hot toys addiction. Well, that's saying something, Rich, isn't it? That is saying that's cracked me up. There was a oh, fantastic! That's exactly what I was thinking, though, Rich. I was like some sort of like a purple dildo accessory. I don't know. I've said it now. See, there you go. Oh dear, I've cracked myself up there. So there is Magneto with his outfit on. I say it's more one of his sort of 80s outfits, isn't it? In the team, I can't remember. New Mutants, was it? Yeah, this in. I can't fully remember now. If I read some of those omnibuses, I actually bought that. That might actually help, mightn't it? But I do like the outfit. Again, I'm not quite sure if they got the right colour though, so I'm going to have to see if. Yes, I could do with the seeing a GP. So, I'll book in. I'll say when Cheeky Monkey watches this on the replay, she'll have no clue what's going on. But Magneto is in that outfit. I do like the head sculpts though. Some nice head sculpt. Again, they do look a bit animated though. So if I'm trying to put this in a comic book display and not go animated, I don't know. See, it's too much to work out, isn't it? Really. So, but Rich will give you a full SP tonight on down here. He will give you the full breakdown, and there will be no talk of purple penises. Well, let's see if we can get that reference in. Get me some sort of Barney the dinosaur purple reference in when you see the Executioner later. So there is Magneto. I do like the head sculpts, though, as I was saying. Very popular head sculpts on that one. Got one of these floaty pictures. Now, Doctor Strange does this because, of course, are you talking about purple things? It's, references galore. So Magneto's cape, of course. Oh, there they are. Yeah, they're there. They're there. Right, fantastic. Now, get those emojis in Dan's chat tonight, then, ladies and gentlemen. He will be live with Rich, of course, in 3 hours. Yes, just under 3 hours. 8 p.m. UK time. For anybody that is not subscribed, head over there and get your subscription in, and then watch as they give you the full professional breakdown of this wave. Not me literally just got off work trying to talk through a whole hour of Hasbro live streams live. So there's Madeline Pryor then, and little baby Cable. I think. There's she does look good. I do like her. Of course, we've got the top boob rather than the under boob. We've got some boob. So for the boob fans out there, it's all going on. So she is here. It's nice to actually have it in the line, and it's much obviously sooner than I thought. Because of course, after the Ghost Rider card in Fun, I thought it might be at least 3 or 4 years till we got her. But then the fact that she's going to be quite a key character, it seems, in the animated series, then I'm sure Marvel had a mandate they had to make it. So that's worked out quite well, really, I suppose, in the end, that we do actually get a version of her in toy form, which will be nice to see. I'm just wondering, I don't know. What was I wondering? I was just going to say, I am just wondering, and I can't remember what it was I was wondering. What was I wondering? Has anybody read my mind? What was I wondering there? I have remembered. There you are. I have remembered what I was wondering. I wonder if they're going to be recreating the Inferno storyline from the 1980s and in the animated show coming up in the X-Men 97 when it finally releases. Of course, it's on another delay from Disney Plus. I'm assuming they are, if we're going to see Madeline Pryor then in that. Load more, says Marvel. So there's Nightcrawler then. And as you can see here, he's unpinned. He is pinless, which is nice. And looks a similar body to his previous one, but just pinless. And it is a very good, well-articulated body. So, and he is hard to get. So if you need him, he will be readily available. Run out of water now. Cheeky Monkey's still not back from work, ladies and gentlemen. She has no idea I'm actually live. So when she walks in, she might say something completely erroneous and not realise I'm actually live on YouTube. So there is old Nightcrawler, old Kurt Wagner. Get some different poses in there with him and his little bendy tail. Doesn't change his outfit a lot, does he, Nightcrawler? I suppose there is the X-Force version. That was the more uncanny X-Force version in the grey. That would be one we could potentially see. Of course, he did have different colours in Age of Apocalypse, but that's the version we've had for many a year. So let's have a look at the famous Jean then. Here she is. I can't remember if it was Dan or Mad Hatter that initially christened her Jelly Legs Jean. I think it might have been Mad Hatter, but off the top of my head, I can't fully remember. But she is a terrible figure, the previous one. She will not stand up, as I've said. But because I have her, do I really want to buy her again? Do I really want to buy her again? But I'll probably end up having to buy her again. But then I need to sell the other one because I don't need 2 of the exact same Jean really in the collection. But I can't see her being a very popular one, the previous version on the aftermarket. So that might be a bit of a loser on the money front. So she's got this sculpted in lines on the legs there, looking at that. So they could, again, a bit of cell shading, I think might have. I know it's controversial. Not everybody's a fan of cell shading. And they didn't do it great on some of the other figures. I think the Wolverine's too bad for the cell shading, but there's a bit of panel lining or something on there. Might be nice just to set that panel. So I could get the older marker pen out and have a go myself. But her ponytail's better this time. And she's got a alternate head with much shorter hair. I'd say much shorter. I guess it's coming down the back now. She is quite long, but it looks shorter in the front than the previous long-haired sculpts we've had of our Jean. But I think Rich did point out earlier that there is a lack of torso articulation though there, so might not be getting a lot there. Just at the waist by the looks of it, with a bit of a ball there. But we especially don't need to do too many crazy poses with our Jean. There you go. And she can levitate. Who else is in this wave? And that was it. That's the whole wave. Okay, so we've covered those. We've covered those quite thoroughly, I think. So we're going over to Marvelous News. Let's see what JC's managed to get up from the screenshots. He's been screenshotting away like a trooper. Fantastic. There was a okay, so press a few buttons. I'm going to try this now. If I do that and do that, yeah, it works. There you go. Borders are back. Doesn't work with spreadsheets. I've got a bit of a different size then. You see the complexities of trying to build overlays to actually fit over things that I'm sure Dan knows the pain of quite well, as I've tried to learn from the master himself there, and but do it in StreamYard here. So I have managed to build some form of overlay, so you can be bordered. The Bret Hart colours are flying on the channel. I suppose I should turn the lights to pink behind me. Really, that would be more appropriate than blue. But I don't think pink comes out quite as well on the camera. Talking what's behind me, actually, let's do some plugging for myself here. Of course, you can see how I built this unit. So if you go to the video from yesterday, from this to this, building the new collection room, that is fully on the channel there, and you will you will see how I got there. So my mate Matt was over. We spent well, a good 12 hours or so taking this room apart from its original state, which was a spare room that was in an absolute mess. It is quite a fun video, actually, I must say. It did make Cheeky Monkey laugh. I'm hoovering in it. I'm giving you tips on dusting with your socks. I actually took my actual socks off because I couldn't find a duster. And we've turned it into this full live stream area that you see here. So if you do want to check that out, then feel free to do so. It's on the channel from yesterday. Scotty C is heading out. I guess it's nice to have in the chat today. I will just give you one more share there for Scotty C, because we've got some new people in there. So if you head over to his new website, so Blue Owl Collectibles here, blueowlcollectibles.com, sign up for the mailing list, which is on the bottom of that page, and you can potentially enter a competition to win the Batman Hush figure from Mayfex. He's launching a new action figure site here for selling action figures in the UK. So we do wish him luck with that. Also head over to his Instagram to actually enter that competition. So head over to Instagram, Blue Owl Collectibles. You can sign up for the mailing list, enter the competition, and we can see what he can do for you and your action figure needs. So right back over to this one, and let's go through then. So this is the very start. I literally just jumped on the live stream, and this was already on the screen. They were showing this was the figure from the fan announcement, the fan vote, wasn't it? I've forgotten the name. Red Hood lady, Little Red Riding Hood. Let's call her Little Red Riding Hood. She's a member of the what is that team called now? I can't remember. The Russian team. What are they called? They got the bear and they got the Red Guardian. She's in Red Guardian's team. Fantastic Marvel knowledge I'm showing here. My God, when you're live, you can't remember things, can you? But a character I've never heard of, a team I do not care about. So moving swiftly on. Then we had some. I forgot about these. Look, it's only been an hour and 14 minutes since I started stream. I've already forgotten about some of the reveals. So we started off with some upcoming MCU redos in the Infinity Saga line. So we've got a updated Iron Man there, and we've got Spidey as well. So they've updated the sort of Infinity Saga style just to a Marvel Studios packaging, is probably what they were saying. But of course, if I was actually listening a bit more, I could probably give you some more information. But it was very difficult, I've learned, to actually stream with somebody else talking something completely different in your ear. I was getting the feeling like if you're a WWE commentator and you have Vince McMahon in your ear telling you one thing while you're trying to concentrate and do something else. It was very distracting, put it that way. So looks like we are getting some redos of the MCU figures, but I say I've got all the original versions. No Waldos for Spider-Man, but you do get some additional webs, but they are again just webs we've seen before in the comic book line. I think that's about the 5th time we've released that Spider-Man figure. So obviously a popular seller, I'm assuming. Oh, I forgot about this as well. Right, so the Cap here. Cap, we got Sam Cap, but this time comic book version, and you are actually getting his wings. So it's nice to see his actual wings in the line. And say a different logo on the shield there than the previous one. And it does look to me like to be on the... I thought he was on a different body, but looking at it now, maybe he isn't. Maybe his upper torso is different. His legs now look the same from me. Again, anybody actually listened a bit more than me in the chat, you can let me know as we go through these images here. 115 images to go. We'll go through. Okay, we're in a completely random order, so we'll go in the order that JC's got them here. And we've got the one I was very, very excited about then. So the Joe Fixit and Pax Wolverine white suit 2-pack. This is going up for pre-order tomorrow. This will be an instant pre-order for me, because this is very, very most wanted, as I explained earlier. I've had the artwork in the cabinet for a while for this one, so I've been hoping they would do it, and we do have one new head sculpt at least there, which does look really good. And we've got a pinless Wolverine suit. Looks like he's got better shoes on, so he's actually going to stand up on the suited body. So very nice indeed for that one. We've got some more images there. My bottom has gone absolutely numb. I've got a numb arse, ladies and gentlemen. I've been sat in the seat since what time did I start work today? 8 o'clock this morning. I've been literally sat in the seat just over the other side of the room here, and I've literally just swiveled over to start this live stream. So my bum is very, very numb. I'm sure you all wanted to know that form of detail here at Jay's Toy Collection UK. So we've got some more pictures of Joe Fixit Hulk in the white suit. Again, the artist repainted the one we've got, but we've got this new head sculpt. I do like this new head sculpt. That is a fun one. Really do like that head sculpt there on old Hulky boy. Okay, so we've got an image there. So fan channel exclusives, Amazon, Pulse, etc. etc. Going up for order then tomorrow is this very, very good looking Sabretooth. Very good looking Sabretooth. And this Wolverine in a sort of standard look. So Wolverine didn't do a lot for me there. Then we got the surprise from the end of the stream. That does look fantastic, doesn't it? That is a very, very good. So Marvel Legends isn't the line I collect the most anymore, but sometimes when they nail it, they do look fantastic. And I think that version of Angel there does look great. Those wings are really, really big. So hopefully it's no more than sort of £40 or something when it comes out, because obviously that's going to be a deluxe figure with wings of that size. But as I say, somebody find 1/6 shooter, head over to Trevor and tell him that he's finally got his Angel. Looks fantastic. It really does. Really looks good. So we got some more images there. Looks very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. And there are some more images of Sam mixed with a bit of Angel. I say we're literally just doing this on the fly, as live could be. You were seeing there's a shot of the teaser at the end. So there you go. Any guesses? We've got a few more in the chat now. Any guesses to what this teaser is? Scotty was saying maybe Ghost Rider. I was thinking a base for Johnny Storm or a base for the Phoenix. I think I'd head more Phoenixy, but is it even a flame effect? Or is it some form of energy effect or something? So do let me know if you can come up with an idea on that one, on what it could be. But all I can think of is Phoenix, really. No, hello, LP. Hello, good Nova. Yes, okay. Yes, that is a good shout as well. So it could be Nova. There's so we've had the sort of Frankie Rainover, haven't we, in with the Flame of Flex in the Galactus set. So I can't imagine it'll be her, but of course there are other characters named Nova in the Marvel universe, so potentially there. Some more pictures of Cap. So that is Target exclusive for spring of 2024. So when the spring flowers are springing, you can get yourself a Cap. So it'll be ready to be out for the 4th of July for you. There we go. And there's the Hydra version of Cap then. Robert's in the chat saying, agree me, potentially Phoenix then. Another guess of Phoenix. That's 2 of us for Phoenix. So we, by the power of the majority, we must be right. It must be a version of Phoenix. But any more guesses, do let you know. I'm sure somebody will work it out by the end of the day. We are literally, as I say, within the hour of the actual live stream. So there's Hydra Cap. Okay, so not the most popular comic, I don't think. They hail Hydra Captain America, but another one to be added to the collection, to the line. So I've got some more of those. Got the Supreme Cap as well, so that would go potentially with him. And another Robert there. Another one was agreeing with Scotty earlier, potentially for Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. I just don't want to get my hopes up. I would hope you are right. I would really hope you're right that is a Danny Ketch Ghost Rider effect. And then because they have teased, we are getting one rider next year. And I hope it's Danny Ketch. I really hope that rider is Danny Ketch. But I get the feeling they might try and tease us, and it might not be Danny Ketch. But I really hope it is, because it is desperately needed for the line. The 90s Ghost Rider, of course, the Ghost Rider I grew up on. So I really would like to see him in the Marvel Legends line, because we have not had him since the Toy Biz days many a year ago. I was thinking that rider isn't going to be Danny Ketch. It's going to be Vengeance. Is how I was thinking. Another character we need in Marvel Legends, but I was thinking potentially it would be Vengeance and it wouldn't be Danny. Will they give us what we want? Will they give us Danny Ketch? I suppose we'll have to stay tuned and find out if that actually is the case next year. So there's the Hydra Cap again. He's having a few little poses, and then into the X-Men 97 stuff. So we will literally just fly through this. We have just looked at these on the Marvel.com website. There you go. Intensive clicking, ladies and gentlemen, here. There's that purple thing. We shan't mention what that is again on the channel. And we get through. I'll just fly through. Cover your eyes, people. I'm going quick. Cover your eyes. I'm going super fast, because we've seen all these on the Marvel.com a second ago. And here we go. Right, there we go. Full speed ahead there. And we've made it to the 50 years of Wolverine section of the live stream. So here he is. Nice little logo there, matching some of the 60th logos we've had previously this year. And the first thing that we've seen then is the version, a Brood version of Wolverine and Lilandra. Now, I did, as I see you were watching me during the actual dual live stream, as I was live with doing alternate commentary, I got very excited for this one. So this is a Wolverine I definitely would like to add to the shelf. There was a what we got here. It says, pretty sure Ryan said it'd be something new and different for the Rider series. Yeah, he did. He did, that's which making me think it isn't potentially. Danny Ketch, he did say something along those lines. But again, they could be trying to be putting us off because it would be potentially new to the Hasbro Marvel Legends. But of course, he could just be on a bike, and we've had bikes before. So it's some alternate mode of transport. I don't know. But Brood X-Men Wolverine. So he still has, he's not on a full pinless body then. So he has got pins in the legs. So I thought the new complete, I was assumed he was just on the new version we had in the training suit, but maybe not then. Okay. I do like that pose though. I think that's the pose I'll be doing on the shelf, a kind of comic book recreation. Numbers are flying up in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, as the Marvel stream has ended and everybody is heading over here for the after show, basically, as I cover what I can from these Marvel Legends releases. So there is old Logan, looking pretty cool. And Lilandra. So of course we did see her in Italy, but of course people's phones were terrible, and we couldn't actually see what was going on with her. So here she is in all of her glory, and she does look pretty cool. So it's happy to have her. I would have liked to turn it head, but at least we got the stick. We got a translucent stick, so that'll look nice with a bit of light piping potentially through it there. So she does look nice. It is great to see her. So she's such an important character within the animated series that I grew up in. We've been waiting a long time to see a version of Lilandra, so it is good to have her here in the Marvel Legends lineup. So she comes with not a lot of hands, particularly. We got one sort of saluting hand, one punching hand, and then two open. Hope you get a nice double grip on the stick there potentially. Do you like the packaging though? I think the packaging's an improvement here on this one. The fact that we're finally back to plastic packaging, plastic free, is over. So it is nice to see it come back in the plastic. One thing I would have been like to, talking of packaging, was the Spider-Man and Amazing Friends 3-pack. I would have liked that one to have been in plastic packaging, so I could have kept that on card. Because again, that's another animated show I do fondly remember. The fact that was in a cardboard box and I had to open it, I wasn't very impressed with. I would have liked to have actually kept that mint on card potentially. And there's it's much nicer to get this artwork on the back. So you get the comic book cover and you get like the Marvel Legends recreation there. So I'll definitely be cutting the back of these boxes out because I do like to use some of the artwork in the displays, either as shelf labels or sometimes just stuck to the actual unit behind me there. That's just pieces of background art. So that is nice to see on the packaging. Again, up for pre-order tomorrow then. So this time less than 24 hours to go now. So 12 p.m. Eastern. So that's 5 p.m. UK time tomorrow. You'll be able to get these on Pulse and all fan channels. That one, as I say, I think I'm going to definitely order that one. But is that going to be a popular enough Wolverine to sell it at full price? I don't know, because it's quite an obscure Wolverine, but it's one I just think is kind of cool. And Lilandra, is she going to sell a 2-pack? To comic book fans, to animated fans, but to the general public, are you going to want a Lilandra? So is she going to be as popular as I think she's going to be popular? So as I said, this could be a potential Pulse pre-order, just so I can get a backup then if I need that for an actual pre-order. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll talk myself into it. So we're looking at the Sabretooth then now, and Logan. So we'll just have a look at Logan first. So again, you got him in a sort of a cowboy hat. I do like the cards. Again, I don't know if they said, anybody here, are those cards attached to the hand, or can you take the cards out? Because I'd like to take them out and put them in Gambit, but I'm assuming they are sculpted to the hand. But as I said, they only had half an ear on, so it was hard to hear if they actually did say that or not. This Wolverine, no, I don't particularly need this one, but at least it's a different color than what we've got previously in sort of your sort of standard street clothes version of Logan there. So I can deal with that one. That one can go in the collection. And this Sabretooth is just a beast, isn't it? Again, pins in the legs that some might be happy with, but I couldn't really give two shits about that. I think that looks okay. It's the pinless arms though, which is nice to see, and he's on a nice beefy body. It's such a good head sculpt though. It's such a good head sculpt on this one. As I said earlier, I've got the animated Mondo version behind me here, and that is a fantastic figure for the animated series, but need one for the comic book shelf. So this will go very nicely on the comic book shelf. And if you want to fudge it into your sort of a X-Men 97, X-Men 92 sort of animated figures, then I think it would work. It would work okay within that. But I can see this being very, very popular. It's just a great chimney head sculpt. That really is good. So can see this, as I said, being a popular little pre-order. And you can what you get a set of, so you get the bigger splayed out hands and the more sort of grippy hands. Then you got your open mouth, and it's his little smile. It says, oh, I like his little. Why am I doing funny faces? There you are. See, I do all sorts of random things on this channel. So there's that one. There we go. And then again on the back, you've got their own. I like the comic book art there. You've got their own Marvel Legends art to come. What else we got next? We've got an image that won't load. There you go. You will never know, ladies and gentlemen, what image number 97 is. This is here we go. This is one I was probably least excited about, I'd say. There's it's a Sabretooth on the Hercules body. Anybody in the chat help Robert out here? I do not think so. I think it's bigger than that. I thought it was Omega Red. But again, bodies aren't my thing, particularly guessing exactly what they are, but it looked bigger than Hercules to me, so I think it's Omega Red because it had butterfly joints as well, which I don't think Hercules has. But did it have butterfly joints? Let me go back. Oh, it did. Did you have butterfly joints, or did you? You did. Come on, give me an image. No, I can't. Yes, you do. You have butterfly joints, and no, I don't think that's Hercules. I think that's like the Omega Red body, like the Venom. I think that's like the animated Venom, potentially, which I think is the Omega Red body that they're actually using there. I'm sure somebody in the chat would let you know. Right, yeah, this one, it's that the black suit Wolverine. Yeah, as I say, I think I prefer the original release, to be honest, rather than this one. I like the fact you've got the sort of the patch head on that one, rather than the two sort of normal. I think the neck looks very, might just be the way it's posed though, but the neck looks very odd in that position. So we've got Psylocke in the 10 rings then. Talking 10 rings, can we get a Mandarin, please? Ryan, if you're listening, Dwight, Dan, hello. Can we get a Mandarin? I really need a Mandarin in my Marvel Legends collection. I'll take any version. Would like the green animated version, if possible, which I did mention to Ryan in person on MCM. I was again, cheap plug again for myself. There is an interview with Ryan Ting on the channel. If you scroll back to videos from MCM at the start of October, and I did want that green suit Mandarin. So hopefully, talking 10 rings. I think I'm on complete tangents again. I was supposed to be talking about Silent. I'm talking about the Mandarin. There's I was going to say it says uncaged. I was trying to get your name right, but I was going to say it's uncaged Goku, but it's not. It's uncaged, uncaged Otaku potentially. I don't know. Not my strong point reading. I can do maths though. Give me some maths challenges. I'm all in on all those 4-packs. So I'm kind of all in, but not quite. The Hulk one, yeah, all in on that. All in on the Landra one. The other two, I don't want the Wolverines. I just want Sabretooth and Psylocke. But unfortunately, we don't got no retailers these days that seem to do a 2-pack split. 2-pack split would be fantastic if any of the UK retailers would like to start a 2-pack split at all on these figures. Because I don't particularly want the Wolverines. They may have to come under what I call the wait for the sale, and I can go from there. Hello, pink hand waving. That must be Jamie. Hello, yes. That emoji never seems to come through here on StreamYard. Hello, Jamie. Have you just finished work, sir? How are you doing? Mandarin coming with Iron Man comic figures, hopefully. Yes, please. Mandarins all day long. But for now, Psylocke's got the 10 rings. So here she is. It's a cool little outfit, so I like this figure. So I'd happily have her in the collection. Just don't want that Wolverine. So they've upgraded him. Now he's gone fully pinless, is he? No, he's gone fully pinless, but we didn't get a fully pinless version on the The version with the brood. Okay, so we're using different bodies then. Yeah, I just don't need this version again. His neck, something about his neck. His neck and heads aren't doing a lot for me, but I do want that sight lock. But that's going to have to be a waiting job, I think, potentially on that version. So these are all up tomorrow. As I say, you've got spare 200 notes tomorrow. You can go for them all. So there is more patch. Joe Fixit and Wolverine there with the patch. I do like that figure. I do like that figure. I think start getting your favourite figures. What's your favourite thing you saw today in the chat? Let me know before we get out of here. Because I've been going at my goodness, I'm going an hour and a half now. Cheeky Monkey will be here. I'll be back soon. So let me know your favourite figures, what you saw today on the stream. So we've got the Wolverine 4-packs. We've got the Captain Americas. We've got the MCU redos. We've got the Surprise Angel. Let me know any thoughts you've got down in the chat below, and I will read a few out before we get out of here this evening. Curtis is here. Hello, Curtis Raggold. I want the Wolverine you don't want from the Sabretooth and the Landra 2-pack shake. Well, there you are, Curtis. Are you in the UK? We could do a bit of a 2-pack swap then potentially at some point. I say I don't want them. I'll eventually get them. You know what I'm like. But there's it's horses for courses, as they say, isn't it? Everybody wants something different. That's the thing with toy collecting. You can never quite get what everybody wants. So it is just a mix and having to decide, I suppose, as a company and as the consumer ourselves, what we want to pick out of that. So as I say, let me know any of your favourites from today in the chat below. I think this Wolverine could be out of me. That Angel surprise, that was pretty cool seeing Angel at the end. I think that's probably figure of the day. But close second, I'd say, is this, for me anyway, is this patch. What I could say, some people are thinking a repaint of Hulk in a suit and Wolverine in a suit is doing absolutely nothing. But for some reason, I'm well excited for this 2-pack here. Look, absolutely fantastic. And there is a selection of festive attire, apart from Dwight in the middle. Looks like a right grumpy git in the middle there, Dwight. There's a selection of festive jumpers there. We got something here. Patch and Fix It, Archangel and Sabretooth. Yeah, as I said, Sabretooth I thought would be a very popular one there from Robert. It's toss up between Psylocke and Sabretooth. Jamie's been a bit biased, but I want the Goblin Queen forever, so her and Angel. Okay, yeah. So I completely forgot then again. There was a lot of stuff, wasn't there? A lot of stuff announced over the last 2 days, just for Marvel Legends alone, with all that X-Men 97 stuff as well. Here's saying my favourites are the Angel and Joe Fix It 2-pack. So there you are. You've agreed with me. Fantastic. That's what we like to see here. so yeah, there was a mixed bag. Some things wasn't too keen on. As I said, the MCU stuff, that didn't do a lot for me. I like Falcon, the fact that we got a Falcon cap, Sam cap with the wings, so it's good to see some wings. But yeah, I think okay, it's summed it up here. So we're buying it all. Eventually, that's what happens in the toy collecting game, doesn't it? You end up with, I say I won't buy it, and I wait. But I say this year I've been much better on the Marvel Legends. I haven't gone all in. Tried to step back in a mixer line. GI Joe this year has been a big year for GI Joe collecting. Bought a load of those. Bought a ton of Mythic Legions recently, as you've probably seen on the channel. Suddenly started buying Hot Toys this year in Mondo, so I've gone to a 12-inch scale, gone to a 3 3/4-inch scale, with Star Wars Vintage collection as well. So it's all going on. It really is all going on in a toy collecting game. And there's any more images? What else you got for us, JC? And that was it. That is the finishing image. So we've been through 115 images. Thanks to JC there at marvelousnews.com. We've been on Marvel.com itself and been through all of yesterday's images. And we watched near our live stream with alternate commentary from myself from the Marvel Legends team. So it's been a busy one for literally my American friends. It's still the morning, isn't it? Probably. I don't know. It's probably just gone past lunchtime now, isn't it? What is it? It's about 5:30 on the East Coast. And I'm assuming on the West Coast it's about 8 hours behind, isn't it? So it's probably about 9:30 in the morning or something. So it is early over on the American side of things. We have just finished our work day here in the UK. It's now 5:35 in the PM here. Cheeky Monkey Cara, my better half, you may know, as my usual co-host for these live streams. Hasn't returned home yet, so I don't know what she's doing. She's still at work, but we will find out. So I will probably wrap it up there in a minute. So thank you for watching, everybody. As I say, there are full videos on the channel of me building this room behind me that you can actually that you can see here. So if you want to go and see how this was built, you can check out my video from yesterday, and I will I'll give you a little hint on the way out. So let me show you a little clip of that if I can get it up on here. We want to go to there. We want to do that one. Oh, actually, hold on. Talking of cheeky monkey Kiara, ladies and gentlemen, I'm receiving a phone call from the better half live on YouTube. Let's give it a go. Let's see if we can get this working. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello, darling. You are live on YouTube. Please do not swear.
Oh, I'm sure he's gone live. He's gone live now, or we're scheduled for later on. Oh, hello, world of YouTube.
If you can hear her, that is cheeky monkey Kiara saying hello to world of YouTube. I have been live, dear, for an hour and a half, live streaming the Marvel Legends panel. There was a.
Cool. So I'm so sorry to disturb you. I'm just going to pop to my phone, and so I'll be back home in a bit. I'm just going to let you know.
What are you going to collect from your friend?
Wax melts.
Wax melts. So, ladies and gentlemen, cheeky monkey Kiara is off to a friend's house to collect some wax melts. Fantastic.
It's a Christmas present. I'm so sorry.
Well, there you go. Any of her friends, you're getting wax melts for Christmas. Okay, dear.
Oh, yay.
Well, you've just told everybody watching, you're out to the masses. You're out to the millions and millions of Chase Toy Collection fans, dear. Fantastic. Did you want anything else? Yeah. Anything else, dear?
Well, I'm just actually stuck in traffic in town.
You're stuck in traffic. You're stuck in traffic in town. My goodness. Okay. Well, I'll leave you to it then, darling.
Be back in a bit. All right.
Okay. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Well, there you are. Live phone calls, ladies and gentlemen. We are receiving here on the channel. Cheeky monkey Kiara herself, live as she goes to a friend's house to collect some wax melts to give somebody as a Christmas present. So it's all going on. Let's just catch up with the chat. Little Leaf Creation says Jim Lee Sabretooth. Oh, for what you'd be popular, see, you're making me want to think I might need to pre-order that 2-pack, even though I don't want the Wolverine. Tell her that. Tell us. Thank you, Rich. There we are. So if you don't know what that's about, ladies and gentlemen, you have to scroll back at some point during this hour and a half extravaganza, and when we get to the executioner, you might see why. They are for the millions and millions of collector maniacs there. So if you could hear her there, I'm not sure if she came through the microphone, but that was about a half, and so she still can't be bothered to come home. So let me just share my screen again. Let's go to what we're going to go to. Which button's that? That's the one there, and we're going to share this one instead. So there we are. A bit of shameless self-promotion. That is the channel. So as you can see, we are live right now. It tells us up here on the top section. We are live on the internet. Apparently, there you are. You can see there was and then below you can see the videos on the channel. So there we are. If I hover there, you can see the building the collection room. But of course, YouTube decided to show the clip that it turned into a bit of a toy hunt. So if you actually want to see me build the collection room and not just the toy hunt portion, you are going to have to actually click on the video and watch it when we finish with the live stream. And you will see the absolute chaos that unfolded as I tried to turn this spare room into a fully functioning live stream room. But it does make live streaming much easier because, as I've said a few times, I actually work to the side here, move over, press a button, and we're live and we're away. I don't even have to leave the room. So that is a bonus. What else is on the channel? So if you want to watch the actual This Week in Toys live stream, that is there. That is the latest episode, which is every 2 weeks on a Friday or Saturday night. Saturday night seems to be working at the moment. So the next one will be on the 23rd of December. That will be my Christmas special. I will be taking guests. So any guests, get yourself known, and we might be able to get you on the channel. So join me there if I do a Christmas special. I have no idea what the topic is, but I'm going to talk toys for 2 hours with some people. So that'll be the Christmas special. Maybe I've got a Christmas hat. I've got a Christmas t-shirt at least. And that's something I've purchased this week. I've got a Christmas Mandalorian t-shirt. You'll see that coming to the channel. What else we got? We've got the His Tank video. There's another one. An absolute classic, that one. That's the best video in the history of the channel in terms of viewership. So thank you everybody that watched the His Tank unboxing. It's an absolute beast. Cheeky Monkey did the filming. She did all the filming in that one. So that is on the channel. And then we got these random impromptu live streams that just seem to happen. I just cooked this one up this morning. I thought, there's a lot going on in the world of toys today. Let's try a live stream. So I've had a load of you in tonight. So thank you very much, everybody. So it seems to have worked. Let me go back to a full screen. There we are. So I will say goodbye then. So next time you will see me on a live stream will be the 23rd. And yes, of course, I do a bit of impromptu streaming in between. Saturday, I'll probably try and get a video up. I've got the turtle van sat here for nearly 2 weeks. So I really got to get the turtle van unboxed. So that could help. I tried an Instagram live yesterday. It was a complete disaster trying to get the thing to work. But plenty of Black Series have turned up. So a lot more Star Wars today. So a bit of Star Wars will come on the channel as I build a new Star Wars style collection. So you will see me then on a video on Saturday. Of course, tonight, don't forget to watch the main event himself, Mr. Dan himself. He always just appeared down here. There you are. Talk about him, and he will appear. Yes, you will actually see me on Dan Who Extra this evening. That's a point. So if you want to see more of this face, go over to Dan's channel, subscribe to the extra tier, and you will see me around probably 9:30, 10 o'clock this evening, probably talking more about Marvel Legends after I've had a few hours to stew. But Dan, of course, will be live with the super producer himself, the co-host displayed once. He will be live this evening, 8 o'clock UK time, to give you the full professional version of this live stream. I'm expecting all sorts of graphics and everything from those two this evening. So don't let me down, boys. And you will, yes, I will also be on Legends and Liquor this Sunday on Dan's channel. You will see me doing a bit of a Secret Santa unboxing. So do stick around there and you will see what I purchased for somebody for Secret Santa and what they have purchased for me. So that will be coming. And that's about it. Well, Cheeky Monkey didn't make it. She made a phone call, so she made a cameo on the stream at least. So how on earth have I been literally talking to myself? Literally, thank you for everybody in the chat that's actually stuck with me for 1 hour and 44 minutes, because how I've actually talked for that long, I don't know. But usually I've got a co-host, but I just throw my seat in my pants tonight. Just tried it and gone live. So thank you everybody for watching. That was the Marvel Legends, what do I even call it? Marvel Legends live stream, watch along reactions, top 5 figures, X-Men 97 reveals, Wolverine ? My Wolverine feeling was correct. There was a ton of Wolverine. I think I'm going to say my favorite reveal was the Joe Fixit Wolverine 2-pack. I think that I do like that Angel. But then there's that Sabretooth you're mentioning. So yeah, pretty good lot of Legends. Don't really want to buy any though, because I need to try and save some money because I buy too many toys. Ladies and gentlemen, anybody new here? Anybody who's been here for a while? I've been Jay. This has been Jay's Toy Collection UK. I'm fancy. I just remembered I made an end screen, didn't I? Let me try that. I wonder if where's that button gone? Let's have a look. Right, okay. I'm going to press a button in a minute, and then it will say thanks for watching, and that will be it. So please do, as it probably says somewhere on the bottom, tickle that like button on your way out, because YouTube loves it when you hit the thumbs up. It might actually share the video. More people might see it on the replay. So if you could hit the like button on your way out, much appreciated, everybody. And in the actual comment section, not the live chat, you can go to the actual comment section and leave some of your favorite figures in the comment section. What were your favorite figures for the day in the actual comment section? Because again, YouTube loves it when you do that. So I hope you've enjoyed the hour and 45 minutes of me literally waffling on. But until next time, I've been Jay. This has been Jay's Toy Collection UK, and I'll see you on the next video.